Guys, I haven't been live in a while. It's the thing, like if you get out of the habit of something, uh, it seems like you don't come back to it for a while. So I don't know how long it's been, a week and a half. But I had set a commitment that I was going to go live 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes. Today is Monday, so I'm going to try that for that goal again. I'm doing this live on regular show. I won't be able to pull up comments or anything like that because I'm reserving my StreamYard time because I have some important lives coming up. Um, like guest I have coming up, and also my Fall Fest 22 drawing video for my other channel. So I'm saving my live minutes for that time frame. And so I'm just going to use the YouTube. Hello, Jamie's Country Living. How are you? I'm reserving my StreamYard minutes. So I decided to do this on regular YouTube. So thank you for being the first one in. I appreciate it. So I'm not going to be able to pull up comments because I'm not on StreamYard. I'm on regular old-fashioned YouTube. Like I said, saving my minutes. But I kind of got out of the habit of doing lives there for like a week and a half. And then I was like, man, you got to start doing your lives again because you hit your first 100 watch hours. And I'm a little bit past that now, 105, 110, something like that. I told myself if I started this channel doing lives, maybe I could get it monetized in a year, because the goal is to try to monetize this channel too for the ministry so I could be able to purchase more items for the homeless bags that I'm making up. So Mom and I are going to go out on September 18th, and I had raised enough money on my other channel to get one of those grocery carts. I call them granny carts, but one of those grocery carts. We're going to give one of those away to the homeless. We're going to make a video of that, picture of the person who uses it. Hello, Grape Jams. Hi, Vineyard family. How are you? So anyway, I'm doing this on regular YouTube to save my StreamYard minutes because I have the big Fall Fest live coming up, and I want to reserve my StreamYard minutes for that. So I'm going to try to just do all my lives till after that on regular YouTube. So yeah, that's cool. So anyway, yeah, you're good. That's good. That's good. Kids back in school, back doing their homeschooling and everything like that. We don't have any kids in school. Last year in May, the second daughter graduated, so we don't have kids in school anymore. We're done with that. So all done. So now I'm surprised when I see the little lights on, the little school lights on the main road because, I didn't even realize what day school started or anything. So anyway, I thought, well, I had the goal. I was going to try to go live 5 days a week, 5 days a week for 30 minutes a day. That was my goal to try to do for this channel, so I could get my watch hours. So if I get this channel monetized, I'm going to use the money for the homeless ministry. She's watching YouTube with you because, oh, you like the lights? Yeah, they're just Christmas lights. I just thought I'd do a little extra lighting in this room. So this is where I do my live. This is the kitchen. This is like our accent wall that we put. This was left over from the archway, the wood there. I do want to repaint the door, like where I'm pointing here with the pigs and stuff on it. I want to repaint that door a nice accent color for this room, especially since I do lives in here. I think it'd be really cool. I actually thought about making, like right there where I have the fall signs, I thought about making a wreath and putting it right there. Maybe, and then just changing it with the season. But it's got to hang on pretty good because that's the door to the utility room where we do our laundry. So it kind of needs to hang on pretty good. Now, I do have a fall wreath on my front door that I made. I don't know if y'all watched that video on my other channel. My sister and my mom and I, we all made. You like the curtains? My mom made those curtains. Those are homemade. And then I put the flowers there. The door needs, as you can see right there by the lock, it needs repainting. So I'm going to repaint that. Hello, my wild home. So I'm thinking about painting an accent color. Haven't decided exactly what color I'm going to paint it yet, but we did do that accent wall. And up above there, see, it's got that tile. It looks like wood, but it's actually vinyl right up there. And then the chalkboard is where I write down my to-do list. I think I'm going to print that so I can use it to put other messages there. But yeah, my mom made those. So I have 3 pairs of curtains in this room, and she thought I needed all matching curtains. So so I have matching curtains in here now, but they're homemade. My mom made them for me for Christmas one year, so that was really nice. So back to doing my lives. Let's see if I can get myself together for tomorrow to do another live. Hello, Kimberly Gila. How are you? Kimberly, what is the next thing you wanted to do on your channel? Did you want to try to work on Video Guru next? Since it's kind of late in the day today, how about you call me sometime during the day tomorrow, Kimberly, and we'll maybe try to work on something on Video Guru. Because I did have you download that app, so let's try to practice using it. Yep. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if I have my volume turned down. I was in Tuber Chat for a little while earlier, but I decided that I needed to make a video and I needed to get my stuff done. You know, I had like stuff to do, and I also had like, you know, YouTube stuff to do. So I'm a busy woman, and then I have all the Fall Fest semi-finalist videos coming out. And so today I typed up the list of it was 48 channels, but one channel pulled down their channel and their video. So we're down to 47 now. So 47 channels, but that's not bad. I mean, I'm happy with that number. I think it'll grow. I think Fall Fest will continue to grow. And I think next year it's going to be even bigger because, you know, some of the bigger channels are talking about it. Like, every time I go into Tuber Chat, he's like, wow, I can't believe she got, you know, that many channels to do a collab with her. And I'm surprised myself. Yeah, I'm surprised myself that it did so well. So pretty much all the channels who have not drawn their semifinalist winners yet, you can still comment on those videos. So you still have time. So I think about 17 channels have drawn so far. And the other half, more than half, haven't drawn yet. And I had put the date at the 12th, I think, but I went ahead and moved it back to the 13th. So for this channel, I'm going to do my video on Wednesday, September 13th. And then the following week will be the drawing, September 19th. And even if you're not a semifinalist, you can still come in and win prizes. I've had around 10 or 15 prizes donated. I'm going to give away some packs of my stickers because I got Gail Southern Living stickers and Broken Hearts Ministry stickers. So I made up 5 envelopes that have one of each sticker. It has a card and one of each sticker there. So do I know what time the draw will be? I'm going to just mine's going to be a video. So it'll probably go out in the morning, somewhere between 6 and 8 in the morning. Probably. I haven't, like the Gail Southern Living channel, I pretty much put out those videos at 2 o'clock now because looking at my analytics, I can see that's when most of the people watch my videos. But for this channel, I haven't got that. They don't have enough data yet to get that to tell me a time. So I'm just usually putting the videos out, first thing in the morning for now, which is what I used to do. But I'm trying to do that. It's really hard because I like to have my videos, to have comments all day, for them to accumulate during the day. But it's telling me 2 o'clock is my most popular time. There's one day that's 3 o'clock and there's another day that's noon. But just so I can remember, it won't be live. No, I'm not going to do it as a live. Well, the reason I decided not to do mine as lives is because I'm not real good at pulling things up. As a matter of fact, it'll be a struggle just to get it up for the grand prize drawing, and I need to do some practicing on that. And I figured I'm already doing a live for that. So hopefully, I think last year there was over 100 people in the grand prize drawing live. So it's going to be a very popular live. Now, last year, there were so many people that went by and liked that they tried to turn my monetization off on that video because they knew that video was going to do good. So they tried to turn the monetization off on that video. So what I did was I deleted the whole entire video and I started it over, and I did not use the word giveaway at all in the title or anywhere. I just said Fall Fest 23 Grand Prize Drawing. And so if I don't know why, you think YouTube would want something to be popular and do well, but for some reason they didn't like that. So at the very last minute, I had to pull that video down and do a new one because of that, because they tried to turn the monetization off. And I'm like, I've done a lot of work in this collab, so I deserve the views that I get on it. It's a lot of work. Today I was typing in all those names and all the people that have contacted me with their semifinalist winners. I was typing those names in. Now, these are the channels that have been contacted by them. And of course, I'm going to need their name, personal name, channel name, mailing address, and email address. And the email address for them is in case someone wants to send an e-card. So I need their email address for that e-card. Yes, I'm a busy lady. Yes. Yeah, it was a lot of work. The very first year I did it, I gained 250 friends on my channel. This year, I only gained 120. I'm not complaining, but yeah, of course, 250 was way better. So that kind of makes me wonder, should I do it again? And I'm actually have considered making a video talking about the pros and cons. So basically, I've gone down half. I got half the amount of friends this year as last year. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I do it a third year, am I going to go down to 60? So then you wonder, is it worth it if you're not, that's part of it. Yeah. But if you think of it on the other side of the coin, maybe it's being selfish not to do it because it's helping a lot of small channels to grow. I did go through all the screenshots for Fall Fest, and I looked to see how much each channel had grown. And I might even put that information out there. I haven't decided if I'm just going to keep it for myself or if I'm going to share that information. But some channels grew 20, some channels grew 90. Of course, this channel started from 0. Very first video was the Fall Fest video. And I'm up to about 110 or 119, something like that. Somewhere 110-ish. So I'm just going to consider all of that as gain from Fall Fest. During the Fall Fest time, I gained all of that. Hello, Diana. How are you? Hello, Just Jason Keto. I am on regular YouTube, so I can't pull up your comments. I'm saving my StreamYard minutes for my Fall Fest 23 live. Hello, Crocheting Madonna. How are you? So I have some thinking to do between this year and next year if I decide I want to do it again. Um, you know, for the participants of Fall Fest 23 giveaway, I think it would be more encouraging if the people would watch like 2 videos to make sure that their friendships stuck with that channel. And for the ones who are subscribing to the channels for the giveaway and then unsubscribing the day they draw the name and it's not you, that is terrible. That is terribly rude. And I've had multiple channels, Free Handly Made AU, um, Blackberry Rock Homestead, and my own channel all lost about 2 subscribers the day they did their drawing. So that's really rude in my opinion. So we really wish they wouldn't do that. Hello, Alfonso. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to draw that name for you, Alfonso. I didn't mind doing that at all. I just started thinking, I did that once last year. Somebody was having trouble and we kept going back and forth. And then finally I was like, oh, well, I can put up the link in the comment picker and I can pull it up. So yeah. And it's not because Alfonso doesn't know how to do it. He's more technical than I am. It's just that it wouldn't work with his vision assisted program. So thank you. Mama Vineyard Chicks. Mama Vineyard. I love the way Garden State Gardener says vineyard chicks. Oh, that just cracks me up every time I hear it. That was so sweet that he let me go up and talk about this channel and everything like that and talk about Fall Fest and all that. So anybody who hasn't drawn their Fall Fest 23 semifinalist yet, you can still comment on those videos. Like if you haven't commented on this channel, I'm not drawing till Wednesday, so you still have time to comment on this channel on the Fall Fest videos. So, but yeah, I laugh at Joe. But that was really nice of him to have me on, and Joe is like my brother, so it was kind of sad that he wasn't here for a while, but I'm glad he's back and back on his normal stuff, and not just about the giveaways, but just Joe's personality. He's just a good person. Thank you. Yes. I was talking on Sunday about my ministry. We just switched churches recently, and I was talking with my ministry with a lady named Dina, and she said, oh, I got some shampoos I can donate. So that was really cool. And then when I was in Garden State Gardeners Live, someone asked for the Amazon wish list for the homeless. So I sent that in an email to that person. I don't know if they are going to want their name put out there or not. I don't ever say a person's name until they tell me it's okay to say their name. I always email them like, is it okay to say your channel name? And I'll let them decide if they want to or not. Cool, Alfonso. So that way they can be anonymous if they want to. I noticed that Diana's commented on several videos, so I hope you end up being one of the semifinalists. And so far the list is half participants and half channels, so it's pretty dead even so far from the list I have. So that's that's good. I mean, the YouTube random comment picker is very random. You don't know who it's going to pick. So, but the channels did have the option if they wanted to verify their winner to see if their winner was actually friends with their channel. They could look in their YouTube analytics before they put out their video. They could do that. And I did give them that option. It was not required, but they could do that. Yeah. Well, you have to be careful with YouTube in a lot of ways. Even things you say, things you type, things you show. I've never used other people's content in my videos, but there are some people that do that. But I've heard bad things about it, so I never even tried to do it. No, you can't see unless they have it public. But I kind of wanted the participants to know that the channels do have the option of verifying their winner. So they know, we're not going to require it, but that it's up to the channel. So, and also if their notifications are on and they're friends with that channel, they're going to see when they draw for their semifinalist. They're going to see if they have future giveaways. Usually it's a thing. Channels that do giveaways continue to do giveaways. So the fact that you would unsubscribe from them because they didn't draw your name is kind of crazy, because they might be doing another giveaway next month. So I do plan on doing I do plan on doing Smoky Mountain Blessed is having a Christmas giveaway, and Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals is having a Christmas giveaway. So usually channels who participate with my collaborations, I try to, if I can afford it, I try to join into their collaborations. So I can for sure say that I'm going to be doing those collaborations. I haven't decided if I'm going to do one channel with one and one channel with the other, or both channels. I haven't made the decisions on that yet, but I know I'm at least going to be doing one giveaway per channel. And that may be what I do. This channel may join one of them and the other channel may join the other one. So, but yeah, I think that's maybe what the participants are not thinking about, is that, yes, we're going to do future giveaways. Channels that don't do giveaways, they don't. They don't do them for anything. But channels that do giveaways, they'll do them, 4, 5, 6 times a year, and you're going to miss it out if you are not still friends with them, or if you don't have your notifications on. So, yeah, sometimes I want to vent and say, hey, guys, these channels are going to continue to do giveaways. So you should definitely stay friends with them. Okay, I got something on the stove I need to check on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I was boiling some eggs and I was afraid that the water was boiling out on them. So I was like, I better go check on that and make sure. I was boiling some eggs. I'm, getting stuff ready for dinner, kind of doing my live and getting things ready for dinner at the same time. I'm always multitasking. I usually have several irons in the grill. Sometimes you get so many irons on the grill, though, you miss something. That does happen. Hi, Jan. How are you? I got your sticker ready from this channel. I got it ready. I just got to wait to get some more postage stamps. So I do have that ready. And I'm taking some stickers to the YouTube meetup. I have a new t-shirt. Hubby bought me a new t-shirt. It's going to have Gail Southern Living on the front, and it's going to have Broken Hearts Ministry on the back. So that way it represents both channels. So hubby and I are going to a meetup called Pinecone Fest, and it is in Mount Vernon, Texas. And so, of course, we're going to have Gail Southern Living, we're going to have Broken Hearts Ministry, and we're going to have Taz Adventures. So my husband does actually have a channel called Taz Adventures. It's only like around 150 or 200 subscribers. It's somewhere in that range. I don't know exactly. He doesn't put out that many videos, but every once in a while he'll do a live, or he'll do a DIY, or he'll do a Bible lesson, or he'll just get in his mind he wants to do it, and he'll just do it. So that's just how my hubby is. So anyway, he did do a live. He was off for Labor Day, and he just decided to up and do a live. And it's mostly his family that showed up, but there was a few others that were subscribed to him that came and were hanging out. So we are going to a YouTube meetup. So I got my shirt. I'm also gonna do a giveaway box. I got this little box, and I kind of covered it on the inside with pretty paper, and I'm going to put a couple of stickers in there, and I'm going to put some seeds in there and some other goodies I have between now and the time of the meetup to get it full and ready to go. So I'm making a prize that they can give away at the meetup. Let's see, what did Alfonso say? Yes, Alfonso, but I don't understand it. Hello, Lori's World. I mean, I read it, if that's what you're asking. I read it. I don't know if you're serious, if you're joking around. I don't exactly for sure. Sometimes some humor I get, and sometimes other humor I don't get. And I misunderstand people a lot. And my brain sometimes goes to the negative, or sometimes it goes weird, and I don't for sure know what somebody's saying. So sometimes I have to ask. So in your email about that, I don't know if you're kidding or if you're serious. If you don't tell me, I'm not going to know. I don't always read all subtleties of everything. So Jan had a live where somebody was saying mean things to her in her live comments. They were texting stuff that was mean, and I was mad, and I called her. I was like, hey, I didn't know if I should ban this person or whatever. And she's like, no, they're just joking around. See, I didn't know. To me, that comment was negative, but to her it was a joke. So I don't always understand everything everybody's saying. I have to ask them. Like, sometimes I'll ask my husband, it's like, I'll tell him a situation. I'm like, is this rude or is this not rude? Is this okay? Is this not okay? I have to have it kind of explained to me. I'm like, is this a joking comment? Is this serious? Is this mean? Is this nice? And I'm like, because sometimes I have to have help with that, because I don't always understand. I'm like, huh? What? Yeah, Tuber Chat was saying that today on his live. He was like, yeah, sometimes things get lost in translation on text, but also on emails. You don't exactly always understand everything in an email either. Hello, Lori's World. Did I say hi? So, Lori's World, I am sending you your sticker, but when I went to the post office today, it was going to cost $1.50 to send that. So I'm going to have to wait till I get some more postage stamps and put some more postage. So that may be part of the problem with things coming back, is I'm not putting enough postage on things. Oh, they're going to sing Landslide today? Oh, that's awesome. I have been practicing Landslide on karaoke, but I'm not very good. Parts of it are getting a little bit better, but that part where they sing down, I can't hit that note. I don't know what it is about that particular note, but I'm either too high or too low. I don't know where I am. I mean, I never learned anything about notes or anything. I just sing the way I think sounds good. See now, Alfonso, I thought what you said was a joke and you're being completely serious. See, that's how I don't know what people are. I don't understand people sometimes. Uh, Somebody's saying hi to Possum. I'm trying to figure out what channel they're talking about. Did I miss somebody? Or is that somebody's nickname? I only know two Possum. The Possum Outdoors and Mama V, Possum Run Homestead. Those are the only two people I know with possum in the title. Oh. Yes, Lori. Possum. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I took my craft and coupon channel and I changed the name of it to Possum Texan to joke with Dave, but you have it set on 14 days. So that's why I said I'll make the joke in 14 days. So next time you have a live, I'm going to go in there as Possum Texan and it's going to have a picture of a possum. So that's going to be my joke for Mr. Dave, your hubby, is possum. I'm going to Possum Texan. I'm not using my Gail's Crafts and Coupons. I'm not using that channel. So as a joke, I changed the name of it to say Possum Texan. So right now I'm just working the two channels. On YouTube, you can only monetize two channels per phone. So I have Gail's Southern Living monetized. If I monetize this channel, that would be the second. I can't really afford to have a third phone to be running another channel. Plus, I don't think I have the time for all that anyway. It's just way too much work. If you're thinking of ever starting a second or third channel, don't do it. Just make your channel a variety channel, and just do everything on your, if I decide I'm going to make a wreath, I'll make it on this channel. If I decide I want to show my coupons again, I'll show it on my main channel. So I'm not going to be splitting up the content. It's going to stay a variety channel. Anyway, so one of my little backup channels, I called it Possum Texan, just because that's what he was calling me the other day. Something about trying to get. Okay. My friend in New Mexico told me that the doctor confirmed that she actually had the C word. Huh. Interesting. That's hilarious. Yeah, it'll be really funny. So just act like you don't know, Lori, or, just say, oh, look at this channel. And you could, now that you know about the joke, you can play along with me. That'll make it more funny, actually. Wonder who this person is. Sorry, I don't say the C word because I heard that YouTube doesn't like you talking about all that. So every time somebody says the C word in the comment, I'm going to say the C word. Or I could be like Susan with the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, and I could say the Cavovo. I think that's funny when she calls it the Cavovo. The Cavovo. But I know what she's talking about. Yeah. See, again, Alfonso makes a joke in the comment, or maybe it's serious, but I don't know if he's making a joke or if he's being serious. Again, I don't understand Alfonso's sense of humor. Yeah. I think that you get the Cavovo from germs, not from anything. Like right here, we can't get it from each other. I could have it and I'm not going to give it to you because you can't get any of my germs. You can't get my saliva. You can't get my, sneezing or anything like that. So that's my opinion on that. You have to be around each other to transfer your germs. And while we're on the subject of the Cavovo, I'm not scared of the Cavovo because I have my life right with God. So if I'm meant to die today, I know where I'm going. I'm confident of that. And I believe my day of death is already determined, and there's nothing I can do to change that date. So that's my opinion on that. I don't live in fear. That's why I try to talk about fear and all that. I don't live in fear. I don't believe in fear. I believe fear comes from the devil. When I feel fear, I read my Bible. I listen to my Christian music. I listen to some sermons, maybe some Tony Evans or something. And I don't believe in fear. I'm not going to live in fear. I'm not going to not go to church because people have had the Cavovo. I'm not going to not visit someone because they have the Cavovo. It's not going to change my life. I'm not going to change my life for it. I think I'm just not going to. If it's my day to die from that, it's my day. Hello, Sandra Family Channel. That's just my opinion. That's me. Miss Gail, she gets up on her soapbox. And that's what I believe. I don't believe in fear of sickness. If my family member is sick, I'm going to demand to be there with them. And they're going to have a really hard time keeping me away. Yes. I used to fear death, but I don't fear death anymore because I'm in a good place with God and I know where I'm going. And I know this life right here is temporary. My life, my home is up there in heaven with God. And if my day is today or a month from now or 6 years or 20 years from now, that date is determined. Whatever skydiving is not going to change that date. Riding in an airplane is not going to change that date. Being around people with the Cavovo is not going to change that date. It was at my date of birth, God already knew my whole entire story. He knew exactly every decision I was going to make. And yes, of course I made them, but he knew them. He knows the whole story. He knows every little hair on my head. He knows every single hair on my head. Every freckle, every word, every thought, the good and the bad thoughts. He knows all the thoughts. And I try to just be a good person, try to be a giving person. I try to be fair, try to be loving. I try not to be selfish. And that's it. It's something I have to work on. I have to work on it. Everybody wants it to be me, 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 but I struggle. I have to tell myself, no, 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 it's not about you. It's about helping somebody. Today, this is about helping somebody, and the joy you get from helping other people, helping the homeless, helping people on YouTube. I don't need to live my life as I'm different on Sunday at church than I am different on Monday on YouTube. My life in Breckenridge, my life in my house, my life on YouTube, my life at church, I'm going to be the same person all over that. I'm a Christian everywhere I go. Musical instruments. You're not taking anything when you go to heaven. You're not taking anything with you. You will be here 1 second and you will be there the next. And no worldly possessions will go with you, nor would you want your worldly possessions with you. You wouldn't even care about your worldly possessions. And that's why after my sister passed away, worldly possessions actually mean less to me than they ever have, because realizing how much my sister had and didn't have, how much I had and how much my sister didn't have, it made me very sad. And And then I started going through my things, trying to give some of my things away because I'm like, why do I need 10 jackets when this person over here doesn't have one? And I live in Texas. How cold is it really? So I started to try to think about those things and go through my items. You got abundance of chapsticks, and you have abundance of wash rags, and abundance of beanies and scarves and gloves and all these things. And, you may not need more than two, um, and you have money to buy more and they don't. So, and yep, that's it. See, I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I came on today, but I just climbed up on my soapbox and said everything in the world. Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. I have a clothes closet that is local that drops off t-shirts to me. And I'm going to start putting up jackets, beanies, coats, and gloves, blankets, things like that. I'm going to have to get some um, totes and things to be able to store some of it out in my shed. And because it's getting to be a little bit too much stuff in here. And so I'm going to have to start storing some of it out there. I'm also going to have to tell her, to kind of slow down a little bit. I can't really take any more stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. Mom and I, we do our ministry ourselves. It's not through any organization. We are planning to do a nonprofit next year in January. When I get my income tax money, I'm going to take about $300 of that to apply for the nonprofit. And that will get me the tax off of items I purchase at like Dollar Tree and Walmart, and also will allow me to be able to purchase grants that will help me to get items for the homeless. So that is why we are doing that. And I don't know how long the license is good for, if it's good for a year, if it's good for um, lifetime, 5 years. I don't really know how all that works. We're going to have to find out some more details on it. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys coming in. I'm going to have to get off the computer here. I have to make dinner for my husband. We're going to have some baked chicken and some bread and some veggies. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. So I have to go get all those things ready for that. I appreciate all of you guys coming in today. And thank you so much. I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Bye, guys.